move to open the meeting at 6:19.
Yeah. Sorry, I was in a class, so.
Huh?
Alex is on Zoom, MJ, just so you know.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But Teresa, does 28 budget sound right to you? That's what I got from there's the first and second email, and then there was a
Oh,
separate
yeah,
one for the
probably.
library.
There were a lot.
Yeah.
There were a lot. And what I'm gonna do on my end is my most up-to-date. I am going to take and plug in advisories, what you vote tonight. Because right now, my totals show up, my totals are the one that calculate. But typically it would be advisories, but because you kind of, you know.
If I were you, I'd calculate yours, your own.
Yep.
So these are, I mean, a lot of this is probably the budgets that the select board voted on last week, right?
Correct.
Those changes.
Yeah, and then there's some of them that aren't. It's just budgets that you hadn't looked at because you had asked me to go through and give a list, and I thought, well, better than that, I should just send over what I see.
Do you know though which ones like we have already? Because I know we hadn't approved every single budget. So do you know
So the
which
ones that I sent over to you are the ones that you need to do.
Okay,
So
do you
that
know?
would be your list.
Okay, but do you know if they had already been voted on? Like, are we gonna have to
I
rescind
think
them
some
and
of
then?
them have.
I'm just not sure which ones are. I mean, we can just go through them one by one. but-
Okay, you know what, when I
Can I-
pull up the budget, what I can do is when you say which one you're gonna look at, I can tell you if you already did.
Yeah, that's
How's that?
what it
Cause
was.
I did populate your votes, so.
Thank you.
All right.
You're welcome.
So
We'll make it work.
have some of these not
Hi.
changed? Is that, some have not changed? That we've voted on already, or has everything?
No, some had not,
Yeah,
because there had already been steep
Got it.
cuts to them.
yep,
Yeah, yeah.
okay.
I think this list of 28 is a combination of stuff we haven't voted on plus what
What
has
has
changed and
changed.
needs to be
Yeah.
reevaluated.
Okay, okay, and we're looking at, the first email?
I mean, might as well go in numerical order, I guess. Number 122, selectmen
Yeah.
budget. All three members of the select board unanimously voted to it.
That one you did vote on before, but it changed because they reduced their stipends.
To 0.
Mhm.
Yep.
So you'll need to make a motion to rescind and then.
Yes, move to rescind the previous vote for budget 122, select.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. Thank you, Alex.
The delay. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what else there is with this budget that we can. Yeah, I think the select board took every last penny they could out of it already.
So we're just gonna vote on what we have in front of us?
Well, I mean, yeah,
Yeah, so
if we have any
the,
discussion, I don't see.
I think the only people at the last Board of Selectmen meeting was myself and Dan.
Yeah.
So just FYI, the selectmen volunteered to give up their stipends.
Wow.
So that was a $4,500 reduction.
Mm-hmm.
And
You had already
And
voted that
executive.
budget with their stipends in
With
place.
their stipends in place?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
all right. So,
And they cut their
that's the biggest
secretary
change, I think, to that budget,
Yeah.
right?
so
Yeah.
do we have to make two motions or just one?
Two. One for salary, one for expense.
And we have to do that across the board.
So I'm guessing
Because
even
we're
if only one changed, we're revoting the entire budget. I don't wanna have to check and see which one changed and which one didn't.
I think we should just rescind the previous vote on that
Yeah.
122 and then redo
Yeah.
salaries and expenses,
Okay.
yeah.
Perfect. Well, yeah, it's rescinded.
Yep, so you've done that, so now
Um,
you can vote salaries.
Can I make the motion?
Yes, you can.
I can make motions if you want.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Because you're basically chairing the meeting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay, you want me to
Yeah.
make them?
Hey, go for it.
Okay, so just so I get it right, I make a motion to accept the salaries on department number 122 selectmen at a figure of 94,554.
Second,
Any discussion?
sorry.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. I make a motion to accept expenses for Department Number 122, Selectmen, at a total figure of $8,900.
Second,
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
27 to go. Actually, it must be 27 total, because I have 2 advisory budgets.
So one of them might actually be showing up that way, but if you open it, it should be audit. But because these are John's, it doesn't allow me to change it because it's linked to his. So that
Okay.
might be.
So yeah, one of them has no town administrator recommendation, so we want to ignore that one.
Well,
Missing.
there might be a 0 there.
Hmm.
This is 0.
Okay.
Because the board eliminated the salary.
I guess they're both showing that actually.
So I sent
Okay,
it to
so
you
what
twice.
number
One of
are
them
we on
says
next?
131.
Yeah,
One says
okay, oh.
reduced, and the other one just has what I think is the date 5/12/2026 at the other
The
end.
total budget that you should be looking at tonight is a total of $300.
Perfect.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Yep.
So,
Did we vote this one already?
Yes.
Yeah.
We did.
okay, so I make a motion that we rescind the previous vote on Department Number 131 Advisory Committee.
Second,
All in favor?
Aye. I make a motion that we accept salaries for Department Number 131 Advisory Committee at a figure of no money, 0.
Effectively.
second.
Okay.
Discussion? All in
The
favor?
the only discussion I have is like, so all of the secretaries of committees are all gonna be 0?
Yes.
Correct.
Planning board as
So now, board members are taking their own minutes.
That's right.
well. Posting their own meetings.
Pardon?
Posting the meetings.
Posting
Creating
meetings.
your agendas. So whoever's the designated clerk on the board. Oh, so Dan.
No, that means I'm not it.
No,
Oh,
so-
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. So
So-
we have a second.
You got it. You
Yeah,
seconded it?
second it.
All right. All in favor?
Aye. Expenses, Department Number 131 Advisory Committee, a figure of $300.
Second?
Second. Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. 132. Reserve fund. Is this another one that we voted?
Yes, we have
we
already
do.
voted it. So you'll have to vote to rescind it. MJ?
I make a motion to rescind the Department Number 132 Reserve Fund previous vote.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. I make a motion for expenses for Department Number 132 Reserve Fund at $25,000.
Second?
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I didn't think we had done this one, right? An audit
No,
budget?
audit, no, it's a brand new line item because it used to be buried in the accountant's budget.
And this is literally just the cost of the
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 audit.
yearly.
Yeah.
It used to be a combined with the audit and John Madden's pay. So,
Okay. I make a motion that we accept, the budget for the audit, department number 135 at $19,000.
Second,
Mine says 133.
yeah, mine says 132, so.
Yeah, it's weird, but the file says 133.
So,
Yeah,
But the department
The file.
number on the,
Yeah.
so if you look at the first page, it'll
Mhm.
have John's number attached to it or whatnot. But on the expense page itself, it should say 133.
okay.
Oh.
Because
Mine
that's
says
the line item
135.
that it comes
mine
out
says
of.
132 on the summary and 135 on the
And you
audit.
got
That's what it should
135 on the
say.
account number too.
And I have 135 on the account number too.
It is 135, right?
No, that's the accountant's old number, so maybe it didn't take. It should be 133.
133. Yeah, that's the title of the file.
Okay,
So I guess we.
do I need to make a motion?
Yeah, I don't think so.
We're just gonna leave it?
Yeah. Did you?
I think it's fine. It's just a correction.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
it's a
one-
correction.
Yeah.
Okay,
It doesn't change your vote.
okay, all right.
Did you already say the amount?
And for 19,000, yes.
Yeah.
I'll second that.
Any discussion?
No.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 The accountant's budget you had not voted on.
So that's actually 135. Gotcha.
Okay.
We don't have to retract this
And-
one.
And can I just ask, have we lost her assistant? Or is that the tax collector I'm thinking?
No,
No.
it's the town accountant's assistant position was eliminated.
Do we still have an accountant?
Yeah, we're working on that. We, our accountant will be retiring June 30th. Trust me, we are working on it.
Is that official?
I just received the letter, it hasn't been accepted yet, but, yep,
Check the
it's official.
minutes.
Probably not, until the board accepts it.
If they don't accept it, what happens?
No, they'll,
Throw a time.
She just doesn't come to work. Okay, sorry. I make a motion that we rescind the previous vote
No,
on.
no need to.
Yeah, we never voted.
We
this
never
did-
voted
no,
this
we
one.
voted this one.
Okay, my apologies.
No worries.
I make a motion that we accept the salary number for department number 135, accounting at $72,350.
Second.
one. Any discussion?
No.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. I make a motion that we accept the expense line item for department number 135, accounting at $3,938.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
141, assessing budget.
Assessing budget, I'm just opening it right now. Have we voted on this?
it looks like you did.
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe
I
it.
make a motion that we rescind the previous vote on department number 141, assessing.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. I make a motion that we accept the salaries for department number 141 at a figure of $23,750.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I make a motion that we accept the expense line for department number 141, assessing at a figure of $82,364.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
171 conservation.
Yep.
Yep. This will be rescinded because they've also eliminated the salary line.
Okay. I make a motion that we rescind the previous vote on department number 171, conservation.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. I make a motion that we accept the salary line as 0 for department number 171, conservation.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I make a motion that we accept the expense line item at $1,778 for Department number 171, Conservation.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Planning, 175. Another zero salaries.
Yeah, so that's another one that we voted on. I make a motion that we rescind the previous vote on Department number 175, Planning.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. I make a motion that we accept the salary line at 0 for Department number 175, Planning.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I make a motion that we accept the expense line for Department number 175, Planning at $500.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
176.
Gotta get it open.
Another cut clerk.
I mean, these,
I don't know.
I don't know how they're gonna get anything
I
done.
don't know how we're gonna get anything done.
Mm-hmm.
I make a motion, previous vote, correct?
Yes, you have to
I
rescind.
make a motion that we rescind our previous vote for Department number 176, Zoning Board.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. I make a motion that we accept the salary line as 0 for Department number 176, Zoning Board.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. I make a motion that we accept the expense line for Department number 176, Zoning Board at $800.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. 179, earth removal.
Did we vote this?
Yes.
I make a motion that we rescind the previous vote for Department number 179, earth removal.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I make a motion that we accept the salary line for Department number 179, earth removal at 0.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I make a motion that we accept the expense line for Department number 179, earth removal at $50.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
192.
Yep, town hall.
I assume we had a previous vote?
No, I don't think so.
No? No? Okay. I make a motion that we accept the salary line for Department number 192, Town Hall, at $14,348.
Second.
Any discussion?
Will be clean.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I make a motion that we accept the expenses for Department number 192, Town Hall, at $54,605.
Second.
Any discussion? No? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Stormwater, have we previously?
Yeah.
Okay. I make a motion that we rescind our previous vote on Department number 194, Stormwater.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I make a motion that we accept the salary line for Department number 194, Stormwater, at a figure of $0.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye. I make a motion that we accept the expenses for the Department number 194, Stormwater, at $150.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Before we go on to the next one, I mean, our situation right now is we should be trying to find around $50,000 within these 27 budgets, correct?
Yeah,
So if we just accept them all as is, we're not done.
right, but you had already stated as a committee that
Oh,
if
we
you
were
wanted
gonna-
the select board to make the final.
The very last thing said to me was ringing in my ear. Ron said, just find the extra 70 grand. But,
Okay.
okay, no, I mean, I am not, it's not a volunteer. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
I don't know,
Yeah.
it has happened somewhere.
We still have a little bit more to go,
Yeah, okay.
even with all those cuts.
I don't, it's hard to see it.
Uh-huh.
We on 291, emergency management.
Oh, sorry, I have to open another email here. Open the second email. Emergency management, 291. Okay. Have we previously voted on this?
Yes.
I make a motion that we rescind the previous vote on department number 291, emergency management.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. I make a motion that we accept the salaries for department number 291, emergency management at $2,000.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye. I make a motion that we accept the expenses for department number 291, emergency management at $500.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
320, Raymond Regional School District.
You wanna do that one without Laurie, or you're okay? to do
Maybe,
that?
well, I mean,
I mean, I'm not like.
well, Lori's on her way.
We haven't
so-
even looked at that one, like, we
Yeah.
haven't voted that one.
Okay, let's, shall we hold on that one?
I feel like maybe just
Okay.
stick to the, like, small ones. for now.
Okay, how about the vocational
Same,
school budget? Hold on that as well?
I don't
Or
know.
is that a
Computer.
given?
I was gonna skip to cemetery.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. So we're skipping over highway as well?
Oh, I'm
Highway,
No,
sorry.
Central
cemetery's
fuel.
the next one,
491.
491.
491.
I got 422 and 425
Oh, sorry.
and
Well-
450.
Yeah.
Well,
You guys are missing all
My
those?
bad.
Yeah.
Something happened to my.
I have it.
they might be just out of order the way they were attached.
Oh, yeah, they are. So you wanna do 422 highway?
Yeah, that would be the next one.
Okay. Sorry, I
It's a
didn't.
big one as well.
Yeah, this is a good one.
422, we have voted on this, so right,
Yes, we
we're
have.
gonna.
Yeah, but before you go any further,
Mhm.
the one that I sent you, I had reduced it based on a conversation that I had with Jim, because I thought it was a certain, but it wasn't. So the number that you have currently should be the 371 for salaries, 371,5.
Don't
Not-
have
not
that.
that.
So we have
We have
344.
392.
I mean, it should be.
344, 392, what is the difference? I mean, we can't really
Yeah,
get to it.
could we
here.
bypass that one?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay,
Okay.
Central fuel,
okay, hold on.
425.
425. Okay, central fuel, did we
do
vote
fuel
on that?
think we
already,
did.
Teresa?
It looks familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. I make a motion that we rescind the previous vote on department number 425, Central Fuel Depot.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye. Okay, let me do this, sorry. I make a motion that we, approve department number 425 expenses at $53,570.
Teresa, is that
I think
correct?
Or is it
that
the
was
50?
that was our vote. We're
The
going for
53 was the previous vote, you want
Yeah.
us
That
to
was
go
the
down to
previous.
Oh, okay,
50
so,
is what we're looking for.
okay, I pull that, sorry, I was reading the number furthest to the right.
Okay.
Can I make a motion again?
Yes, you're fine, they didn't second your
Okay, I make a motion to accept the expenses for department number 425, Central Fuel Depot at $50,000.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay.
So water enterprise.
Enterprise. Is this something we
450.
voted on before?
We haven't done water, have we?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
you've done water, you had the whole commission in last year.
No, but I mean, like, we.
It's not a part of this budget. They're an enterprise, so it's a separate budget.
But have we voted already this year? FY '27?
No, this is a new one.
That's what I was checking.
Yeah.
Okay. I make a motion that we rescind the previous vote.
No.
No?
So we just have a department
Oh.
request on this one.
I got you.
This,
Okay.
and we're just,
Yeah,
okay.
that's their budget and it's being paid for out of their enterprise.
I get it,
Yeah, we
okay.
have no say over
So
it.
we haven't been fiddling with this one, this is just, it is what it is.
Yep.
Okay. I make a motion that we accept the salaries for department number 450 Water Enterprise at $196,253.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I make a motion that we accept the expenses for department number 450 Water Enterprise at $417,609.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Historical Commission? No,
Cemetery, 491.
Cemetery, no.
I can't see them all at one point, so. I have to scroll through. Okay.
So cemetery, you will
With-
need to,
We did vote this one?
Cemetery, their final dollar amount should be the same, except that there's a notation that they will be using perpetual care not only to offset salary, but also to offset their expenses. So the total that they are using from perpetual care is $10,500. So just wanted you to have that note.
So this budget didn't change?
It didn't change
Okay, so
except
we-
for the
The
how it's.
source?
Right.
Okay, so we don't have to vote on it?
No, you've accepted it, so. Just
so
wanted to make sure
cemetery is
you had that
all set.
information and it's noted.
Okay, so we're all set with that 491 completely?
yeah.
Okay.
So, Historical Commission, 691, is that the next one?
I got library, 610. That was a separate email.
But there
it
was a
single.
separate email, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I was a problem child.
Hold on, I just have to get it. So we are rescinding the previous.
Yes.
I make a motion that we rescind the previous vote on the department number 610 library.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
But then you're gonna notice that the bottom line it increased. However, there's a lot of notation on the various sources of funding that'll be used to offset that budget. So
They're
if
not
you-
in the file, but I can
I
write
didn't see
them
them.
off.
This should be written on what they
It
perceive.
just says Gilbert Salary Trust offset
Didn't I
4,800.
send it right in front of you?
You didn't, I don't know that you sent it in front of me,
Oh,
but.
I thought we did. I can send it over to you.
Okay, all I see is a single $4,800
Yeah,
offset. Is
no,
that-
there was a lot more, so hold on.
So these numbers are not correct?
The numbers
Right.
there are what the town's appropriating, but there's another 51,000 that the library trustees have, put forward through, grants and other, things to supplement the gap,
Gotcha. But, so this total of 157,600
is what the town.
is the,
yeah.
okay.
Okay, so one of the offsets is noted here at, actually it comes over at
There's an
20,775.
offset for both the salary and the expense line.
Okay, there's no offset here on the expense line.
No,
Yeah.
because I have it right here, so I'm sending
yeah.
it over now.
Oh,
34,074 in is materials expenditure requirement, need to
Oh,
appropriate
that comment is
25,574.
also old.
Gotcha.
Yeah, no, you're looking at the, here.
So that's not the right one.
I think the final numbers are right from, the two line items, salaries and expenses, but
I wouldn't think so.
no.
No. I'm just trying to get it over to all of you. There you go.
Always get it first.
Wowzers.
Yeah, I don't have it yet. And I am online,
Can you get mine?
I got it.
It's the bar's going.
Yeah. It doesn't index it.
We're like halfway through, I guess. We're halfway through rescinding and then rebooting. We skipped over highway and
Okay,
school
just come in.
just to wait. Thank you. They're working on library right now. Huh? They're working on library.
Okay. I make a motion that we rescind the previous vote. Did I do that already?
It's there, right? There you go.
Sorry, guys. Just Chatty Cathy. Some of you know who she is, some of you don't. Okay. I make a motion that we accept the salary line for department number 610 library at $148,215.
Second.
I have 127,440.
Did you just get the new email?
Yes,
What?
No, I just got it.
that's the new one, right?
No.
That's the old one. Here we go.
Why am I getting the opposite? Because you can see the time that was 6:50. Sorry.
I only sent
Close your other one. Close the other one.
Oh yeah, I did.
Okay.
They're all closed.
Okay, hold on.
I told you all I was a problem child.
Right?
Okay, this came in
Not
at
gonna make this easy.
6:51.
Put it in a different folder altogether.
I still have 148,215 on
I
what
do too.
came in
I do
just
too.
a few minutes ago.
Yeah, I do too. I don't know why it was reverting, but we're good.
Is this correct?
I think
Yes.
so.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so I'll start again. I make a motion that we accept the salaries for department number 610 library at $148,215.
Second.
Oh, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. I make a motion that we accept expenses for department number 610 library at $60,892.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Sorry about that, guys.
Okay.
Oh, historical, 691.
Okay.
It's, nothing.
Did they previously have something?
I don't know if we wrote this one already,
They
but
had an expense budget of $2,984.
I make a motion that we rescind our previous vote for department number 691 historical commission.
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I make a motion that we accept the expense item for department number 691 historical commission at $0.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
$692 Memorial Day, 4th of July. Okay, and we previously voted on these, correct?
Yep.
I make a motion that we rescind our previous vote on department number 692 Memorial Day and 4th of July.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I make a motion that we accept the expense line item for department number 692, Memorial Day and 4th of July at $0.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
693 next.
Yep. Wickabug.
Lake Wickabog. I make a motion that we rescind our previous vote on department number 693, Lake Wickabog.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I make a motion that we accept the expenses for department number 693, Lake Wickabog at $0.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
General insurance got reduced.
General insurance budget. Did we ever vote on this?
General insurance, no.
No.
We just received their quotes.
Okay. And this is just like liability and whatnot, this is
Yep.
not working for,
It's not health insurance.
employees or any of that? No, okay. I make a motion that we accept the expense line for department number 945, general insurance, at a figure of $154,588.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Do you wanna revisit the,
Now we have highway
Yeah.
and both the school. We waited for you.
Thank you.
For the fun part, yeah.
Yeah, we saved all the good stuff for last. Okay, we wanna do the regional school budget?
Sure.
What's the number?
320?
Have we voted on this before?
No.
This is Prop 2.5 summary. That's just.
I
the
sent
table.
you the uncertified budget that Nicole had sent over. That was the budget that was voted on by
Monday.
school committee, and it was also agreed to with conversation with the select board or selectmen and town of Warren. So it is 100,000 less than the option number 3, which was 349,000 and change above minimum. And so it's wait a minute.
Yeah, 249,507.
Right. Yeah.
So the reduction in the school budget in the assessment is in your above minimum contribution, I didn't bring my things with me, and also in transportation. So
Gotcha.
that gives us a total reduction of,
The 56%.
of the
Whatever.
$100,000.
Okay, and even though the, budget request is higher than the previous year's actual significantly, and
It's because of your above minimum, I'm sorry, it's your required minimum contribution went up $342,000 this year. So,
That's assessed by the state,
Yep.
correct?
yes.
so that was just a fixed.
Yeah.
From the
Yeah.
point of view of the school committee, that was a fixed number.
It has to
Delivered
be,
you.
yep,
That's from the
Delivered to
state.
you from the state.
yep,
Yeah.
Got
Yep.
it. So 702 versus 488.
yeah.
Okay, all right, so this is just one line that I am, just one expense line. And we have not previously voted on this. I make a motion that we accept this expense line for department number 320, Quabog Regional School District at $5,175,935.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
So you're gonna do the
Vocational school.
vocation
Yep,
next?
I think we had done this one as well.
so I have to rescind it.
Vocational.
Yeah, I
Okay,
think
we
we
do?
did do vocational.
okay. I make a motion that we rescind our previous vote on department number 380 vocational schools.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. I make a motion that we accept the expense item for department number 380 vocational schools as a total of $296,252.
Second.
Any discussion?
That's what it is.
All in favor?
Aye.
Now, highway, I think is the only one missing.
Highway.
Yeah, I wanna revisit that with Jim.
So we do not wanna vote tonight?
No.
Okay. Okay.
What about, senior center?
So, can I just address the, lack of individuals like Linda? So all of our committees going forward are going forward without, secretaries?
Sure, yes.
I think we should put an across-the-board request to the town that the position of secretary for various boards be a volunteer position. The board members are volunteers, and see if we can get some people to step up to the plate. I mean,
When there's senior tax work-off too, maybe,
maybe some of the senior tax
volunteers there.
work-off?
Mhm.
Okay.
Sure.
Because in point of fact, the majority of those boards that need, not all of them, but the majority of those boards that need secretarial assistance
I know
are
it's-
volunteer boards,
I know, it's tough. It is.
you know?
And there's a lot of departments that their admins have been reduced or
Yeah.
cut entirely, so
Yeah.
it is tough.
I was gonna say we
There's
need to
another thing
revisit
that
that
we could
anyway.
do is, the schools, some of those also have like 40 hours of community service that has to be done by the high schoolers, so maybe there's something like
So
that that we could
vocational,
do.
is it
Or
vocational school
academic, it
or is
doesn't
it the
matter.
high
So
school?
then,
the junior national.
National Honor
Honor
Society?
Society, yeah, it's been a long
Yeah.
week.
Yeah.
So they have to do community service,
Mm-hmm,
so.
we could check into that too, and
yep.
usually you'll reach out to the offices and kind of post, and they'll post the opportunities for the students.
Mm-hmm. We don't have a lot of businesses in town, unfortunately, but we might reach out to the business community and suggest that, somebody has an employee that they could give them Monday morning off and let them come in and work for the town as a donation.
MJ, you have at it. You have at it.
I spent a lot of years on the planning board and the Board of Health, and it's almost, I can't even envision how we could have gotten anything done without the continuity and the good work, that our administrative assistants brought us. And I myself had a very valuable one in my business, and I'm retired and I spent an hour on the phone with her today.
I'd like to revisit that in our next
Yeah,
meeting. Because I think some of our votes are so important that we need to make sure that they're, for the selectmen, the advisory board, planning board, they're so important. I think we need to make sure that we have good notes down, that if they ever get challenged by the state, that we aren't getting ourselves in too deep.
So let me ask one other question. How much has the recording, in point of fact, this meeting could be transcribed? I mean, we're not obviously paying a service to transcribe the meeting, but I'm talking to the young man in the corner. Or maybe,
Both of us, yeah.
Yeah, both of you. Do we have enough budget for meetings to be recorded any longer?
It'd have to be everything.
The cable access is not part of the town budget. Well, it's approved, but it's funded through Comcast, or Spectrum.
So does that mean that you obviously don't go to every meeting for every,
Well, right now, we do Board of Selectmen and we do the financial advisory.
That's it.
committee. Yeah.
yeah.
But what could be done is a lot of communities will use recorders.
The plowed.
And that's totally allowed.
Yep,
Mhm.
and, you know, if it's not transcribed, but you can go back. It still
You
would
can
be,
get a recorder that plugs right into your computer.
yep,
We have, for our school committees, Cindy Courtney does our minutes, and she actually records it on her phone,
mhm.
so we can
Yeah,
certainly.
your computers have microphones and you can record right on your computer.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's just that it is helpful when you're at
When
the
is our
next
next
meeting to
meeting
be able
next
to
week?
look back over your minutes, and obviously you can't,
Our
you
next
can't
meeting
vote
next
on the
week.
minutes, you can't accept
Next
the record, but I
Wednesday,
guess
I think.
it's not subject to
27.
interpretation if it's not hand, you know,
I'd like,
it's not
I would just like
scribed.
to put that back on the agenda.
But it still seems like
I think it's
something we,
It's risky. I'm not being biased, I just think it's a risky.
it sort of took my breath away today to
I mean, it's also more than
realize
just,
that.
more than just a stenographer recording everything that's said.
Yeah.
It's our connection to the rest of the town. Like, that's how everything that's done here gets disseminated out. You know, that's why they get paid, because they have a responsibility to the town directly.
Yeah.
And I think
yeah.
that's true of
Yeah.
every department.
I know.
And I don't disagree with that
That's the
either.
hard
It
part.
just
It's
Yeah.
every
took my
department.
breath away.
Like, some people have been reduced pretty significantly in every department.
I guess I'd just like to revisit it at our next meeting on the 26th.
Clock is ticking here.
I understand that.
And we're not there yet.
I
That's the key
understand.
also.
I get it.
Yeah.
I just would like to get one.
Is there, I mean, have all the votes in Boston been taken and there's no like last minute?
Going on that,
No,
We can't plan on it.
no. I wouldn't see any big pot of money coming.
yeah. And, the school is gonna stay open for a year?
No.
No.
West
They
Brookfield
voted
will
to
close on 6:30.
Oh, it will.
So the
Yeah,
vote was
they
done
voted
on Monday.
on
Oh, somehow I guess I missed that. I think I heard that it was gonna stay open.
They had a Monday vote.
They did take a vote last Monday, and two of the West Brookfield members did not vote to close it, so they didn't have the 4 that they needed. And so it kind of gave a week of
Didn't the newspaper
Speculation.
say it was still
throttling
open?
and everything.
They may have said it was voted, but it was never really an option.
I
But
thought
it just- I'm sorry.
Did the Quabog Current say it was staying open?
I don't know,
That's,
but
It
at
would've
least she
been-
said there was a vote last Monday,
yeah,
and it did not pass. You know, we went back to the drawing board to see what a budget would look like. And, you know, when you start cutting at the high school, middle school level, you know, the factor you have to take into consideration is your school choice and who's gonna leave. And it was significant,
yeah, I know, I'm
so,
not
Yep.
questioning this.
Just a mess.
Yeah, the front page of the Quabog Current, the first, I read it this afternoon,
Yeah.
school committee votes keep elementary school open.
Yeah, the word
Last
"to"
week's
should be in there.
Pardon?
Should be,
Last week's version.
Last
Yeah.
week,
Yeah.
yeah,
they should have
This
put the
week's will
word,
be different.
they should have put the word "to" in there to be accurate. Voted to keep the school open. Didn't vote keeping the school
keeps the
open.
school, yeah,
That's the way they wrote
keeps
it.
the school open, yeah. Okay, well, that,
you don't
One
have,
more-
I
you
read
don't
the
know.
paper for.
One more point of confusion for everyone in the town.
Right,
Yeah,
right, yeah,
oh dear.
yep.
Okay, what else do we have?
What about Kelly's budget, senior center? Did you is there a new one for you, Kelly?
The only one I put in is the one that you all have, is the salaries at 46,736.
Is that one we voted on already?
So nothing's changing about that budget
541, right?
right now?
$46,736, the salaries, that's the one.
That's the one.
When did we revote that?
That was
Last meeting.
on,
29th, I believe.
yep, April 29th. Exactly. So they were before just the beginning of the meeting. Only reason I remember, I don't remember.
No, we didn't make any votes on 429. Because we were waiting on the outcome of the.
School meeting,
Yes.
Or
With
the outcome of
school.
the override.
override vote, that's right.
So then the override failed, and then we did assessing. What's that? What's 155? That's not you. Police,
Computer
fire,
tech.
ambulance. Oh, thank you.
There's 155.
Ambulance, highway, winter, municipal, board of health, council on aging. That's where it is. 46,736 and 28,180.
Yep.
That's it, Kelly.
Yes.
Okay, so we don't need to redo. You're all set for right now. For right now.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on next, so.
Yeah.
Could you give me those numbers again, just
For which one, Mike?
both the salary and expense, because I have 61,000.
That's the
No.
previous one.
That's the
yeah.
previous one.
Yeah, this is
I
the
don't
one that
think
you
you were
were
here on that.
away. 46,736 and 28,180.
28,180.
Yeah. The minutes that you're looking at tonight to approve have all of those.
Okay,
Oh, no, they don't. That's already done.
thank you.
Confused. Yeah.
Can I just say that, so the budget that you're looking at right now is for 3 days? Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. I did speak to, on our property-related services, or equipment repair and maintenance, I did speak to, actually, I'm probably on the wrong one. Long and short of it is, I spoke to LaBeouf, and starting July 1st, they will come every other week instead of once a week, because we're not gonna be filling our dumpsters often. So that will cut probably $74 from that little line, it's minuscule. Also for the cleaning person, they are going to deduct $150. They will just come in on a Monday and a Thursday to do the cleaning. And we can work on that also. So that's minuscule in a monthly sort of thing, but it adds up in the long run.
Yeah.
So I just, before I left on Thursday, I did that all split away. I just didn't have any numbers, so I apologize. But again, it's a kind of drop in the bucket when you look at the scheme of things, but every penny counts. It's hard.
Exactly.
And I've
Yeah.
always been as frugal as I can with the account. Just
This looks weird. Anything else?
So no more budgets, Teresa? Are we all set? Are we all up to date?
That was it.
With what you need?
Right.
So here, the board of selectmen is meeting again next Tuesday to reduce budgets.
Okay.
Teresa says that the advisory is going to be them to do something.
It's on the agenda.
I know, that's what I was kind of.
Unless Dan did that at the meeting, I don't know anything about it.
I'm okay with that.
Guess I'd like to know what's going on.
Yeah. Teresa, do you want to give an update on the next steps for budget reductions, please?
Well,
Just so advisory has it.
Yeah, Tuesday's select board meeting, they'll be reviewing the budget one final time and making necessary cuts to come in under the levy.
And that amount
Either
is about
26th.
50 grand, you said?
Yeah, a little over 50,000, we've gotten it down to, so.
And then we meet on Wednesday, so.
And then we need to make sure that we're below the levy a decent amount. You know,
It's on Wednesday.
never want to squeak
Yeah.
in just under, so.
So because there's no wiggle room, town meeting there can be a lot of noise, but there really cannot be any proposal that's made that
Right, they would
can
have
be
to have-
accepted.
Right, they'd have to have
Have a funding
funds
source.
to appropriate from.
And there are none.
It's gonna be a balanced budget.
Yeah.
That's what we
Yeah.
need to approve that night, it's a
Yeah.
balanced budget.
Yeah. So is there, is there any way that that can be scuttled? I mean, we've gone in before and money's been drawn down, you know, things have been, is there any way that we can be scuttled in that meeting?
Sure. Anything can happen
Yeah.
on town floor,
But
but they have to have a funding source.
if they don't have a funding source, there are no, are there funding?
They've gotta get a funding source and have the votes.
I mean, they can take it from other places.
Some other
Yeah.
department, yeah.
They could increase one department, decrease another
decrease another.
department, if it's balanced,
Yeah.
which is not a good thing, but,
I mean,
I mean, everybody here's worked very hard to spread it as
I
best
see.
we could.
So in theory, somebody could make a motion that we no longer have X to support Y.
Yep,
It has to be zero sum. Yeah.
yep. Yep.
I'm just trying, you
Would
know,
go under.
Yeah, we can just.
been to a lot of town meetings, but never been to one like this one's.
Oh, yes. It will be a task, as it's been for
Yeah,
the
no,
advisory, the school, select board, everybody, and the departments. It's been a challenge for everyone to come up with a number that will work
Yeah.
without the override. And it's cut services. And I think everybody's done the best they could with trying to spread it as thin as possible across everything. But there are gonna be a number of people that don't think this is fair, or that's fair, or that's fair, and all I can say is it's equally unfair for everyone. Is the best we can hope for.
Do you think it makes any sense to offer options? Meaning, like, if we get to the point where we're literally shutting down departments, do we have two budgets that say are both balanced, but one has this closing, whereas one has that significantly reduced? Like, there's gonna be pain felt somewhere, or is that just gonna muddy the waters?
Probably not.
And, you know,
I think it would muddy it, because I think we looked pretty closely
no,
at.
I agree. I'm just-
Everybody was trying
I'm just
to
thinking
keep
about
it
the
all going.
possible, I mean, it's gonna be a difficult meeting.
Yeah.
It's gonna be, very hard to keep everyone on the same page.
Honestly, Dan, I
I know I
feel
have it on my
that
calendar.
it's
What's the
been
date of
such a
that meeting?
struggle for all these meetings to continue to cut and cut and cut. That at this point, I would leave it up to the suggestions that happen to come on the floor.
Oh, I
would not want, I wouldn't want my board to be responsible for complete gutting of any more departments, any more than
No,
has
yeah.
already been done.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And people will have their opinion, sure. They'll, they have the right to be heard.
Oh, yeah.
Can they get the votes to do that is what it comes down to.
They did.
They should have the funding to cover it.
I
Right.
mean, they're losing people, but accepting
Yeah.
salary increases.
True. Did we do this one?
No.
No, yeah, we didn't look at the warrants.
We voted, so.
Yeah, I'm looking at them right
Because I
now.
got a question on this one.
Yeah, so this all went through Board of Selectmen last week. This all got approved through Board of Selectmen last week. So it's up to advisory now to do our recommendations. You want to start with the special town meeting?
Sure. Smaller.
I can give you a quick overview. So, Article 1 and Article 2 of special town meeting. Article 1 is supplemental appropriations. At this point, we're not seeing that we have to. Donna was going to dig into that today, and Vadar has had a global shutdown. So there's like 119 towns that use Vadar. So both our treasurer collector's office and accounting were completely, and it looks like it may have stemmed from Westboro. Because that had flashed on the screen. So anyway, Vadar is, they're assuring us that they will take care of this ASAP. And then article number 2, so far there have been no unpaid bills from prior fiscal years that have come forward. So we may not have to act on that either. So I'll keep my eyes out and update these, and then if there are updates, I will send them out to you. And Article 3, 4, 5, and 6 will be indefinitely postponed. There's no funding source for those items. So that should be a pretty quick one. Annual town meeting. So Article 1 and 2 is not monetary. Those are the ones for the town clerk. And then Article 3 is the town officers. Everything has remained the same for that, but the handout will show the select board's stipends as 0. So that in the end will change that number. Article 4, the operating budget. So today I sat down with library to get all of their funding sources. This one's going to be a long motion because there are several funding sources for the operating budget.
I see that.
Yeah, right? And then, of course, there's motion 2, which is the water department's budget, and motion 3 is access and cable, their budget. And the next article is, I need to change that language, it should say motion, but spending limits on revolving funds. So the change there is that addition that was voted last year for the recreation programs to be added to the revolving funds in the amount of $15,000. Right now, that's primarily pickleball.
I don't understand that, the revolving fund. So that, for like recreation program, there's $15,000 in the account. And
No, that is a limit that they're allowed to collect and pay out of. So it's a pay in, pay out. So, for example, it is not part of the general budget.
Right.
So we're not taxing people on this, they're being charged for the particular service. So they're being charged to play pickleball, then those funds are turned into the treasurer and put into this account. The maximum that they can take in right now, as voted, was $15,000. The maximum that they can pay out in costs, expenses associated with the pickleball, is $15,000. So there is no taxation involved, therefore it's not on the general budget. So it's not like reducing those is going to put money into the budget to pay for something else.
Why limit the amount they can take in? Not that pickleball's gonna be a big money maker, I'm just wondering.
Well, you don't want to stick 100,000 when it's just pickleball.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You want
It's
to,
because
like,
you
a
have,
logical,
so you have to have some kind of,
Yeah.
all right, gotcha.
So listen, if it goes wild,
Yeah, well, special town meeting.
So, for example, stormwater takes in permit fees, right?
Yeah, that goes to general fund.
And same with cemetery, you buy a plot or they dig a hole for your own.
but they
hole.
have a revolving account.
But it's a revolving account.
And the revolving account was voted on with a particular purpose.
Mm-hmm,
So they can only charge for that particular
Got it.
purpose, and then that goes into their revolving.
so what is the tree warden, is that, if you have a,
Not the tree warden, I wouldn't know,
yeah,
except that,
that's the one I don't
you know.
understand, because I didn't know that I would have to pay the tree warden for anything.
I don't know, you'd have to ask Jim on that.
Okay.
Okay.
that's something that was the one I was gonna.
Maybe they
So it's
get
not
paid for wood or
suggesting,
something.
there's
So
not
it's
$10,000 in the account, it could be up to $10,000 in that
Right,
account.
whatever they collect
Yeah.
in this fiscal year, this is what they're limited to collect and limited to pay out from this account.
Okay. So it really has, why is it
Do you want me to
motions-
send you some guidelines from DOR? So that way you can understand it?
No, I
You go on
understand
it.
enough.
Okay.
I understand enough. Oh, a phone, not do me with that.
All right.
Sorry.
The next one,
Why is it, why do we jump from 3 to 7? Is that just, this is just a draft?
yeah, this is just a draft.
Okay.
I noticed they've got articles, so,
Okay.
yep. So what I do is I take my warrant and then I convert it into motions. So
Okay.
I gotta make that. The next one is repairs to private ways. That one is typically put in for 10,000, but that one will be indefinitely postponed.
So that's part of the highway.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Townwide building maintenance account, we'll be looking for 25,000. I have highlighted different sources, and in sitting down with Donna today for this article and the next article was to identify what existing monies we may have, existing appropriations, so old articles, anything like that, we're trying to, so,
Okay.
And then the 50,000 for town road, usually I guess that's 75,000. Jim had asked for a minimum of 50,000, but he did say if it had to be reduced, it could be reduced, obviously. That's up to you folks and the selectmen. And then the Article 9, various capital improvement projects. So again, there's just two. And one of them is the 35,000 for Phase 3, additional engineering that needs to be done. And so don't pay any mind to the highlighted dollar amount in free cash there. So again, we're gonna be looking at trying to use funds that are already appropriated, and if not, I'll be speaking with David to see if he voted that in at capital, to see if they will be using capital stabilization for that, as well as the turnout gear for the fire department. The next motion under capital is the water department, and they're proposing 145,000 to be taken from their water stabilization account. And that's the list of items that they need. Cybersecurity improvements, that's for their SCADA system and all of that, the reporting to DEP. The incidental costs for construction of Leland Road treatment plant, insertion valves, utility truck, oh, you know what I just noticed? It looks like they have it twice. We've got it twice here for cyber.
Cybersecurity is in there twice.
And then the
And the Waypoint treatment plan is in there twice too. You got two in there twice.
yeah, yep. So then Article 10 is a bylaw amendment, and that's renaming the Board of Selectmen to Select Board. And the
Only
last
non-collective
article, or
votes.
second to last article is acquiring by gift, grant, or eminent domain rights in the parcels related to Long Hill Road Bridge replacement. So that has to do with the easements for the right-of-way.
And that's at no cost to the town, right? Because I've just heard some murmurings already about that project. It's all like grant funded, right?
Yeah, it's not
Everything with that?
it's not a regular DOT project.
So
Article 12 is an amendment for Brookfield, West Brookfield's zoning bylaws.
And the zoning bylaw will be at the handout, I see.
Can we get that before town meeting?
I think I sent it around, but I can send it again.
I haven't honestly been
It's,
off the grid.
okay.
I guess you guys can run the articles through. If you're ready to do that, or you could do it at the next meeting. Can we go back to this phase 3? I didn't think we were going forward with anything in this fiscal year.
For phase 3?
Yeah,
We're in phase 2 right now.
understood.
But we need to have the additional engineering.
Well, how much money is that supposed to be when it's all said and done? Even if the state picks up this huge amount, isn't it quite a bit of money that we probably don't have?
I think the most of it has been paid through the ARPA,
Well, how much is left, do we know?
just to finish out the
Well, then
phase 2.
and don't we have to pay for anything that's taken by eminent domain in this section?
Right,
And that's going through.
And that was already done, and
It's already been
that
done for
was
phase
already
3?
approved, and there are no takings on phase 3.
Oh, there are none.
No. Yeah.
It's-
Is it still going all the way to, how far is it going?
It's the Snow Road, right?
To Snow?
Almost.
Yeah, I guess
So it's still going?
that was
We're just past.
around northeast.
Yeah,
so
yep.
Somewhere right
If
around there.
we take it, but guess we'll see.
Is this a situation where if we don't continue with this for a year, then we lose whatever aid we're getting to?
In all actuality, like they just literally today sent around, received a grant for $150,000, that's towards the culvert that needs to be done. They put in a grant application for $500,000, which there's no doubt in my mind that that gets approved. And then they put in the remaining at $1 million, and DOT and CMRPC and the legislators are all working on that to ensure that we get those funds. So Jim has been straight out working on this stuff.
Oh, I'm
And,
sure.
yeah, so I think we're in good shape. Yep, because initially he didn't want to use any more money. He would use his chapter 70, which would pretty much wipe it out. But this way, would be able to use the grant funding and still be able to do other roads in town.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so,
Okay. So you don't want to keep moving forward then otherwise?
yeah. And that Route 9 project, just so that you know, so I've been also working with the state on a separate grant because we have the economic development portion of the master plan, but also along Route 9 up to Leicester, they need to use like Route 9, they're doing a corridor study. And so what that's gonna do is include us in that and really ramp that up for, you might have recalled, I spoke about neighboring communities and all of that jazz. So we're going forward with that. The big piece for all these other towns, including West Brookfield, is actually that Route 9 project. That is the catalyst, so it's huge that way. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. I know, it's a lot, like when we think about numbers and cost and that, but if you look at strategic planning and you're looking at the future, one of our big problems is the lack of economic development. So how do we work on that? So all of these elements are absolutely necessary to be successful in that endeavor. Otherwise, we just remain the way we are with no additional funds coming in.
Right, but no matter what the study ends up saying, we don't have the utilities in
No, you don't have
Route 9.
sewers, so you have to.
We don't have sewer, and the water lines are
Yeah.
not big enough in a good portion of the town
support
to
it.
support any kind of industry.
Yep.
So we should be writing grants for, at the same time, we should be writing grants for sewer or.
Right, but you
or
need
upgrade.
reports like this.
Oh,
corridor
absolutely, yes.
studies
Yeah.
to
No, 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 I
identify
get that.
those things
Yeah.
to support.
Yeah, the
funding
it
for
checks in the
such-
box, yeah, if you don't have a master
Mhm.
plan, you can't go for money to support the master plan.
Right.
I get it.
I know, it's a circle.
I know, I was on the master plan committee too.
Wait,
Is there anything you worked on?
better numbers.
Yeah,
I've been on a committee every year for 26 years.
You're saying you wanna hold off on the annual and special?
well, the special,
Yeah.
really.
Or, well, specials, yeah.
Special's pretty much.
Yeah.
Guess a little bit better, not, we probably really don't need it, we could do it next week.
But I did.
Put it on the agenda for next week. We'll do it on the agenda for next week.
I know. Over the walkway.
Get some better numbers.
That way you won't have to rescind it. You
Yeah.
can do it tonight and change it again
That's
next
right,
week.
yeah, I think
Good
that's,
point.
That's probably gonna be our
Probably
last shot
rescinded.
of
so we're gonna,
voting anything Tuesday and Wednesday.
huh?
So it'll be our last
Yeah.
shot, pretty much voting Tuesday and Wednesday. We'll vote on
Yeah,
Tuesday,
because we gotta
Wednesday, and
Put it
next
in,
week's the meeting.
that's right.
We've already rescinded 70% of our original votes at this point.
Okay,
And we might have, depending on what we do, there might be a couple for next week. We
did you
don't
have
know
that, you didn't have these on the?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
On the agenda.
Okay, we'll do the motions for the SBM and ATM.
Next week.
Yeah,
Yep.
27.
Gotcha.
What else?
Reserve fund transfer request.
Guess we better use it now. Who wants to read that? I can't see it.
I'll read it. Okay, and so,
Does it say what, it says what it comes from?
Yeah.
okay, so just this front sheet, I'm reading in top to bottom pretty much. Reserve fund transfer request. To the advisory committee, Town of West Brookfield, reserve fund transfer in accordance with MGL Chapter 40, Section 6, to provide for extraordinary or unforeseen expenditures. Department, I'm not sure, it must be Veterans Affairs. Amount of transfer requested, $4,000 Veterans Payments account to be transferred to 01-543-5770-0000000. Current balance in said appropriation, $9,177. Provide an itemized breakdown of expenditure from the accounting software or department spreadsheet upon availability. State approved burial benefit, town will receive 100% reimbursement. This expense is not included in the budget. Explain reason for transfer. This expenditure is extraordinary and or unforeseen for the following reasons. Safety hazard. Officer or department head, Teresa Kofke, Town Administrator. Action by the advisory board. I request a vote on the above described for today's meeting, which is dated May 20th, 2026, sorry guys, it's a long day. Number of voting members present, including Zoom,
I'll,
would be,
yeah, I can fill that in.
We'll fill all
oh,
that.
okay, all right.
So we just need to vote.
Motion to, MJ making a motion to.
I make a motion for everything I just said.
As moved.
You don't wanna say that again?
Second.
Aye.
All in favor,
Oh,
right?
aye.
I guess we have to sign those.
Yeah. And just.
Just sign them.
Oh, okay.
What color pen you have, blue?
I think it's black.
Oh, I like black.
Yeah, it might be blue, I don't know.
This
I've
one's
got
black.
black in my hand.
You need black.
Now you tell me.
Blue's better, shows up. You know it's not a phone.
Yeah. Okay. Dan, you want to sign that since you're co-chair?
Sure. In black pen? Black pen.
I like black pen much better, just, that's just me.
Okay, is that it?
Yeah.
Good to go?
All the minutes.
No, yeah.
Oh.
And you're just sliding under Donna's door again.
I'm just gonna
Or
give
give
it
it
to
to Teresa,
Teresa.
oh yeah, I could do that too. Okay guys, what else do we have? I think that's it, just the minutes. We're doing the warrants next week.
Yes.
Steve, we really, I just want, you
Can't get enough?
got a question?
I told him not to come.
Yeah, yeah.
We're all good. I mean, well, not good, but
We're all here.
we're existing.
Yep. I want to publicly thank the board, select board and advisory boards for the work that was put in. I know how difficult budgets are.
God, it's not been easy for anybody.
No, it hasn't been easy for anybody, but I think I said at a meeting the other night, I said sometimes the most difficult challenges bring people together in different ways. I think this is the closest collaboration that we've had between
That's
the towns and the school
that's true.
district.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that this is a good platform for us moving forward to continue the collaboration, make sure that all of our departments are well represented.
Well, thank you for all the work you guys have been doing too.
100% agree. Yeah.
Just want to publicly thank you guys, because I know how thankless these jobs can be at times. It's not easy.
Some days worse than others.
Well, I'll email you. We'll be-
Okay, what else? That's it?
Just,
Just the minutes?
Thank you.
I mean, the minutes are pretty
Take
much.
care. You too.
Thank you.
I wasn't here.
Good night.
I mean, I read them, it's just all the votes. That was really
Good night, Teresa.
90% of it. And did you want to look through the minutes?
I
I don't think it's
It's
long because, again, 'cause you
Yeah, I
gotta
just
call the
opened
votes.
them and scanned
And
them.
you
They
usually-
look like minutes.
I knew you
Yes, they do.
But then
They
you
look
weren't
just like
even at the
minutes.
meeting to pick up on any
Exactly
of my
like
errors,
that.
so.
On the what?
On any of my errors, he wasn't there, then that was your pen. Hi.
Good night, Kelly.
Do I make the motion to accept the minutes as is?
You can.
Move to accept the minutes for the May 6th advisory committee meeting as read.
Second.
He
Second,
can.
I wasn't
He
here.
wasn't here.
All in
well.
favor?
So you
Second.
you have to
Laurie
second.
can second, she can do it.
I can second.
All in
All
favor?
in favor? Alex, did we lose you? Oh, you're still there.
Do we need anything else?
I'm still here.
Okay.
Well, we have a meeting next Wednesday.
Yep. That's it.
So look at the motions. If you have any questions, we'll bring them forward.
I'll circulate that zoning thing again.
Yeah, I don't-
can give you a real brief if you want. Okay.
Unless these guys want it.
No.
And Lori, I just heard you said that we are having a meeting next week, is that correct?
Next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday, perfect. Okay, thank you.
So I want
Is it tough for Thursday?
I can make the motion to adjourn.
Second.
Yay.
Do I have to-
Favor.
Did I sign that?
Yay.
Aye.
Did I sign that?